Hello internet, hello and welcome to this video. I noticed an influx of very basic questions on my channel. Questions that, well, experienced players would know the answers to. So my guess is that a lot of newer players have arrived. The first wave of those players that just started playing Dota 2 since it got released. And since I remember what it felt like, just starting out with Dota back in the good old Warcraft 3 days, taking a look at this enormously complicated game and being all like, I'm kind of like, huh? What is happening? I remember that. So today I'm bringing you my top 5 basic tips for beginners. My first tip is rather simple. Practice last hitting. It is really important that you are able to last hit properly. If you've got a free lane, if you are sitting in a lane where there's no enemy around, where you don't have to worry about anything other than yourself and the creeps, you should be able to get every single last hit. If you are able to do that, it will instantly turn you into a better player. Now the problem with last hitting is of course that it is a skill you need to learn through practice. You cannot read a guide on how to last it. You cannot watch professional players play and learn how to last it through that. You need to practice it. And that's exactly what I'm telling you to do. Open up a practice mode game, you even got the last hit challenge, and just sit down for 10 minutes and practice last hitting. It is such a simple thing, it may be tedious, but it will instantly turn you into a better player. Trust me on this one. Tip number 2. Map awareness. You will read a lot about map awareness if you're reading any guide. Any guide, really. You will read about map awareness, it is a big deal. Now, just what is map awareness and how do I gain map awareness? First of all, you need to know what's happening on the map. That is map awareness. It's really that simple. Where are the enemy heroes? Where are my heroes? And what is going on right now? If there's a big team fight happening, you need to be aware of that fight, even if it is happening on the other side of the map. Map awareness. Simple, right? Now, let me give you a quick tip on how to get some decent map awareness going. Just take a glance at the minimap every 3 seconds. It's really that simple. Just every 3 seconds, you take a short little glance on the minimap, and you will instantly know what's happening. And once you have gotten used to that, you will just do it automatically, will do it all the time, and it will make you a better player. It's really simple. It might be a bit annoying, but eventually you will just get used to it and do it anyways, right? It's one of those automatic skills you will have to acquire. Another big thing about map awareness is placing down wards. Now, if you don't have a proper support in your team, or if you are playing the support yourself, for God's sake, place some wards, okay? Just place some wards. If your team isn't placing the wards, you ask them, can somebody please put down wards? If nobody answers, just say, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna spend that money. It's not all that much and it's gonna be worth it. And let me tell you one thing, it's always going to be worth it. No matter how much money you need to spend on wards, having wards is better than not having wards in every single game. I always like to think back to the good old Warcraft 3 days, where people would call out map hack every time you used a ward, because they just didn't know what it was, and it had such a huge impact on the game. Just think of wards as a free map hack. Well, not necessarily free, but a cheap map hack. Really, they are that good. Tip number 3. Dust. Dust. I know for a fact that a lot of the lower tier players have got huge problems with invisibility heroes. And that is justified, they are tough to deal with. But the big mistake a lot of these players make is that they just don't buy Revelation. And if they buy Revelation, they always instantly go for the gem. Gem is a risky item, gem is an expensive item, just get dust. It's cheap, it's effective. It does its job rather well, rather amazingly actually, and I don't know why people don't get it. Really, if you've got trouble going up against an invisibility hero, get dust. Actually no, if you go up against an invisibility hero, get dust. It's really that simple. If I'm playing mid, and I see the enemy team got a hero that can go invisible, I go bottle, boots, dust. Those are my 3 core items. And I will always take care that these 3 stay my core. I will have my bottle, I will have my boots, and I will have my dust. until it's very, very late in the game where I might replace the dust with the gem. But you get the point. Dust is a free kill. That's how you have to think about it. Tip number 4. Now this one is gonna be a little bit controversial, but I don't care. I don't care because I believe this to be true. Do not stick to one hero. Do not stick to one role. If you're starting out with Dota, don't just stick to one hero. You are handicapping yourself. It's really that simple. The main difficulty, the main learning curve, especially early on, is, well, what the hell do all of these heroes do? I am lost. I don't know their capabilities. Does this guy have a stun? Does this guy not have a stun? Can this guy heal? What the hell is going on? Why doesn't this guy die? Oh shit, yes, of course, it's a Dazzle. Well, that's what I would say, because I know what Dazzle does. But you have never played Dazzle before, because you stuck to your one hero. You stuck to your one role. And now you're going up against Dazzle for the first time. And what the fuck does he do? You need to play every hero once. That's what I'm telling you. And that's why I recommend that you random every single game. You're gonna have some trouble in some games, but that's bound to happen anyways. And honestly, you need to play every hero once to fully understand their capabilities. Otherwise, you're just handicapping yourself. And to everybody out there that is like, oh, well, new players should stick to one hero. Fuck you. You know nothing about this game and you should shut the fuck up. Because that's wrong. New players should play as many heroes as possible so they get a feel for the game. I'm sorry, but that's just what I believe. Now, there are a few heroes you should not pick though. Let me just put it out there. A few heroes are very difficult to play. First of all, we've got Invoker. Don't pick him. If you're new, don't pick Invoker. Secondly, Meepo. Nope. Nope. Then we also got Chen. And then Huntress. I would stay away from those as well. Maybe even a Visage though. That might... you can play Visage. He's not all that crazy difficult. Well, he is difficult, but whatever. You get the point. There are a few difficult heroes that you're gonna have to stay away from, but other than that, you should be fine. And last but not least, learn the timings. There are a lot of moments in this game that follow a certain structure. And let me just give you a few as an example. So, Roshan, if you kill him 10 minutes after he was killed, he will respawn. The Aegis, 6 minutes after it was picked up, it will disappear. Creeps spawn every 30 seconds starting at 0, while Roshan is available right from the start of the game. And neutrals spawn every full minute. However, the neutrals only start spawning at 30 seconds into the game. And the night and day shift is every 6 minutes. These are timings in the game that will always stay the same, and you have to keep those in mind, and I think you should know all of them. I think I covered most of the significant ones, but I don't know, my brain is not really on top of what it usually is right now, so sorry about that. I think I included most of the important ones though. Leave a comment down below if I forgot anything. Please, please, please do so. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I upload daily Dota 2 content. And well, see you tomorrow. Bye.